Yay! What's up YouTube, it's BeetlePlayer1011 here, and today we'll be talking about Hillary Clinton's new support for a public option in healthcare.
I've been waiting for you.
Recently, Politico came out with a new discovery on her website saying that she is in support of a public option for healthcare, which is similar to Bernie Sanders' proposal, and she's doing this as a nod to Bernie supporters to try and gain their support as her platform moves ever so slowly to the left. Clinton is expanding on what she already had before, and in fact, going back to what she proposed earlier, a public option isn't a new thing. The public option has been in debate now for a few decades, and in fact, the debate is over in most countries except the United States because So for those of you who don't know, the public option was basically what the original Obamacare was. Basically what it is that it gives an option to all American adults to buy into a government healthcare program that would cover almost all the costs where you pay premiums for the coverage. The center-right Democrats in the Democratic establishment thought that this was a bit too progressive for them, and so Obamacare changed a lot into the bureaucratic mess that it currently is.
I'm trying so hard to be good.
And this still leaves a lot of Americans uninsured, and according to Bernie Sanders, during the entire primary season, this has been a problem, and a main focus that he wanted to fix. Hillary Clinton's argument throughout the entire primary season was that the Medicare for All system that Bernie had proposed is something that is too advanced and the legislative battle is too hard to win, that it would go back on what Obama had already accomplished. On the other hand, Bernie Sanders said that what we have now isn't a system that is good. We still have many Americans who are uninsured, and our goal is to make sure that all Americans are insured. So, in the end, this is a good step for Hillary Clinton to try and gain the Bernie supporters. So, there are three parts to this proposal, and again, sources are in the description below. So, the first part is the new public option. This is the new plank to this proposal that she did not have throughout the primary season, and this is a way that her platform was moving to the left. Now, this is different from the Medicare for All system that Bernie proposes for the second part. Currently, people over 65 can get Medicare or can buy into Medicare. Hillary Clinton will lower the age to 50, where you will have now the option to buy into Medicare. But again, this is not Bernie Sanders' plan, where he wanted a Medicare for All system, which is single-payer healthcare. Now, the third part is that she will double the funding for community health centers, which she has been in support of the entire time. Now, my question is similar to what one of the articles below you'll see, is that...
What took you so long?
Because she had supported this before, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with the same money interests that caused her to change her opinions before. But now, as she is realizing ever so slowly that moving to the left is the correct political strategy against Donald Trump.
To the left.
She is losing in the polls to independents, and the other candidate who wins is Bernie Sanders. So, moving to the left is actually what will gain independent votes, people who are tired of the Democratic establishment selling out to big money interests. Selling out.
What's the threat? We all sell out every day.
Aside from this being a good political strategy, just in terms of how this will affect Americans, I believe that this will also be a good thing for all Americans, that it'll make it slightly easier to get coverage. Now let's answer some of the arguments that will probably come from the right. That first, how do we pay for this program? That is a very common argument that makes literally no sense. We spent trillions of dollars on the Iraq War, we spent a ton of money on Wall Street, giving them bailouts, we have so many tax loopholes that are open, yes, we can pay for it. The second argument that comes here is that why is healthcare a right that should be guaranteed to all Americans? And this is very simple. The right is derived from you living. You have the right to pursue your own happiness, you have the right to liberty, and the first one was life. Healthcare is a necessary right, and people die on waiting lines waiting for healthcare. And this is a huge cause of death in the United States that simply does not exist in other developed countries.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
This movement towards making sure that all Americans are insured is a good move. Now, on the progressive politics side, the fight that's going on within the left is that should we move slowly or should we move quickly towards single-payer healthcare? Now, I believe that we should be moving towards single-payer healthcare at a faster rate. Now, the center-right Democrats hide under the guise that, we want a legislative battle that we can win. However, proof shows up again and again that it is more than just that, it is big money interests. So in short, this is a good move for the Hillary Clinton campaign, and I hope that she adopts more proposals like $15 minimum wage. Big buck there, it's not tied to inflation, but the movement towards a public option is a good thing. Is it good enough? No, but it will help in her election battle against Donald Trump. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.